I found out my girlfriend had a second boyfriend, and he was my boss. So I, 27M, had been dating this girl, Emily, 26F, for about a year. Everything seemed perfect. Date nights, cute texts, even talks about moving in together. Then one day, I noticed she was being weird. You know when someone starts guarding their phone like it's the nuclear codes? That was her. One night, she was in the shower and her phone kept buzzing. Now, I'm not the jealous type, but when I saw the name Mark pop up, I felt sick. I had no idea who Mark was. So I did something I'm not proud of. I checked. And holy sh-t. Not only was she texting another guy, but the messages made it clear they'd been dating for months. Saying, I love you, talking about weekend trips, like full-on relationship stuff. I was fuming. But instead of confronting her right away, I wanted more info. So, I kept scrolling. That's when I saw a photo of her, in a restaurant, sitting across from my boss. I froze. Mark wasn't just some random dude. Mark was my manager at work. The guy I had Monday meetings with. The guy who always asked me about my weekend with Emily. At this point, I felt like I was in a bad rom-com. I screenshotted everything, sent it to myself, and planned my revenge. The next day at work, I walked into Mark's office, shut the door, and just said, "How long have you been dating Emily?" His face went pale, like full-on ghost mode. He stuttered, tried to deny it, but when I pulled out my phone and started reading the texts out loud, he just sat there in silence. I didn't even let him respond. I just said, "Yeah, I quit. And by the way, she's all yours." Then I walked out. As for Emily, I blocked her on everything. She tried calling me from random numbers, crying and begging to explain, but there was nothing to explain. She was two-timing me with my fucking boss. Best part? A month later, I heard through the grapevine that they broke up because Mark didn't trust her. I guess cheaters don't like being cheated on. Karma's a bitch.